Okay, perfect. And I think we are also live on Facebook. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. And if you could comment on the Zoom chat where you are watching from, or if you watch on Facebook also, please let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you think your friends might be interested in this topic, feel free to share or do watch party. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anya. I live in London with my husband Jakub, our dog Happy, and cat Adam. I've been in the fitness industry as a personal trainer for over 10 years and started online coaching last year, and I'm loving it so far. All right, so let's start. So the first thing I would like to talk about today is basal metabolic rate. So I'm going to be talking about the ways to burn more fat even when we are sleeping, and that's the first thing we need to focus on is this BMR, basal metabolic rate. So basically, that's the calories you burn just to live, and it's driven by lots of factors, including your sex, your genetics, and age. And one of the ways to increase it is building more muscle mass through the resistance training. And estimates suggest that every pound of muscle burns roughly 6 calories per day at rest. And that's about 3 times as many calories as a pound of fat, which burns roughly 2 calories per day. So how does play out in the real world? Well, if, for example, a woman adds 10 pounds of muscle and loses 10 pounds of fat, she will burn 40 extra calories per day. So 40 calories a day isn't nearly as significant as a dietary change could be, but for people who are looking to lose weight, it can still make a difference over the long term. And also more muscle will lead to longer, more intense workouts, which can further increase how many calories you burn. When people talk about wanting to increase their metabolism, they usually mean they want to burn more calories. So we should know that by simply having more muscle, you will burn more calories during workouts. And that's because you will be able to work harder and longer. And after a strength training session, your metabolism will stay elevated through a process called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC. And EPOC is more commonly known as the afterburn effect, and it refers to all of the oxygen that your body takes in and uses after exercise to help repair your muscles and recover. And research showed that strength training is especially effective at raising EPOC, and that's because generally speaking, strength training sessions cause more physiological stress to the body compared to cardiovascular exercise, even with high intensity cardio intervals. However, it's worth noting that overall exercise intensity is what makes the biggest impact on EPOC. So squats, deadlifts, and bench presses with heavy weights are going to be much more effective at raising EPOC compared to bicep curls and tricep extension with light weights. So ladies, don't be scared of lifting weights, doing deadlifts, or using machines when working out. And the next thing I would like to talk about is HIIT, known as high intensity interval training. and it refers to any workout in which you perform intervals and comprise of short bouts of high intensity exercise and mixed with brief periods of rest. So you're not working the whole time like a traditional, for example, running workout, but you can work at higher intensity for longer durations, thanks to the rest intervals. And HIIT workouts come in many forms. For example, you might do 30 seconds intervals. The length can vary with a shorter, equal, or longer rest period, depending on your level of fitness and depending also on your goals. And the type of exercise can vary too. A HIIT workout may include sprints, burpees. I know it's not anyone's favorite exercise, but it's quite good exercise involving lots of muscles or any number of other intense body weights moves. And why do high intensity interval workout work? So HIIT became popular because people saw incredible results, and this is due to a few factors. HIIT introduced people to a new style of training that's more intense than workouts they had previously performed. But more important, HIIT has more physiological benefits than traditional cardio workouts. Because HIIT workouts typically burn more calories in less time than jogging on other cardio workouts. So yes, cardio workouts burn calories, but only when you're working out. With HIIT workouts, the intense work done by your muscles shift your body into, mentioned before, epoch. And during this period, your body burns calories at a higher rate to repair muscle and recover. And also, HIIT workouts are often designed to build or at least maintain muscle mass, but including strength moves. For example, the burpees that I mentioned, they would involve squats and push-ups, and the more muscles mass you have, the more calories your body uses on a daily basis. And the last thing I would like to mention here is NEAT, is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and just how active we are and our energy output. So if we want to lose body fat, just need to start moving more. And on the top of exercising, we just need to add something extra. For example, go for a walk, take stairs instead of elevator, get off the bus one stop before your stop. All these activities will increase our basal metabolic rate and help to burn more fat overall. And the next method of burning fat I would like to talk about today is the intermittent fasting. And that's intermittent fasting. That's the concept I was quite skeptical about. I was taught all my life that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But fasting is not starving yourself, as you still consume the same amount of calories through a 24 period. And the fasting, I use the hours like 16 hours of not eating and 8 hours where I eat the same amount of calorie I would normally eat. And it's flexible. You can apply it regardless of your food philosophy. You could be vegan, follow the keto diet, which I'm loving right now, paleo, or some other philosophy. And how intermittent fasting can help us with burning fat. Intermittent fasting may naturally increase the production of growth hormone by the pituitary gland by up to 5 times. That's a 500% increase in growth hormone. And additional to its anabolic effects for lean muscle growth, it can also speed recovery to train longer and harder and gain even more lean gains. And intermittent fasting can also improve insulin sensitivity, allowing the cells of the body to use blood glucose more effectively, and then in turn utilize existing body fat source and energy. So that means burn fat. Intermittent fasting also can increase the production of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter, and that can increase the base metabolic rate quite drastically. So literally burn more fat while we sleep. And a massive appeal of intermittent fasting comes from the fact it leads to autophagy, and that's the process where the cells start to eliminate wastes, repair faster, and regenerate. And we are made up of 70 trillion cells, and the most efficient our cells work, communicate, and function, the more easily we can lose body fat, maintain homeostasis, and even increase our metabolism. So let's move to the next method of burning existing body fat, the ketogenic diet. So our body cells use glucose from carbs as the primary form of energy. I mean, before the other two macronutrients, protein and fat. And glucose can be either used to fuel the body or be stored in the liver and muscles as glycogen. And once glucose levels are depleted, the body begins to utilize existing body fat. Specifically, it begins to break down fat stores and use glucose from triglycerides. And that's the state of ketosis, and ketosis turns fat into ketones in the liver and supplies energy for the brain. So let's see the difference. On traditional diet, you eat carbs, glucose levels rise, pancreas secretes insulin, insulin shuttles glucose into cells, and that's how we have energy. On the ketogenic diet, we eat food higher in fat, glucose level fall, lipids release stored triglycerides, fatty acids travel to the liver produces ketones, and we use them for the energy. What are benefits of ketosis? You get more fat burned, it reduces your hunger and stabilizes your blood sugar. And the more stable your blood sugar level is, the more stable your energy is, leading to less cravings. Okay, so here is in the nutshell what you can and what you can't eat while on the ketogenic diet. And the problem with the ketogenic diet is it's not that easy to sustain. And being in ketosis, it feels amazing and the benefits are great, but I will not lie to you, it can be hard. And especially if you go away, and I was on holiday couple last weeks, but that's why I was so happy when I found out last year about the exogenous ketones, and how those of you who know me and some of you who join me, they are my clients or friends. So you know that I've never recommended any supplements, and I would advise on protein powder from time to time, but never promoted anything. I was like, you want to be healthy, eat well, buy organic food and exercise. And I tried different things, and I know many of these things work. But before these exogenous ketones, I've never came across anything that has been life-changing for me. And this product, it has been life-changing for me. That's why I want to share it with absolutely everyone. And these exogenous ketones that company named Pruvit makes, they are 100% natural. Even the colors are from beetroot or spirulina. And when I've heard about the product that puts your body into ketosis in less than an hour, I thought that would be like too good to be true. But oh, sorry. But yeah, that's how they are, and I decided to give it a go. And like I mentioned, they are 100% natural, vegan, bio-identical, and are really delicious. And you mix it with cold water, shake it, and are ready to go. So my suggestion here is, if you want to lose body fat, if you want to have more physical energy, and more mental clarity, you can try a 5-day trial or 10-day challenge. The company is from United States. They are already huge there, and in Australia they launch in UK and Europe 1st of June. So reach out. I have them. I can post them to you. I guess if you listen right now, you want more fat loss, better energy, and better mental clarity. And I want to be healthy and fit, but I want to also enjoy life. And I was in Greece 2 weeks ago, and I was in Poland. I came back on Saturday, and this is our pictures. The second pictures are me in the bikini in Greece this year. And don't get me wrong, I was happy on the before pictures too, but following the ketogenic diet at the beginning of the year, then drinking ketones since April every day made a real difference for me. I feel more energetic than ever, and I could see more muscles than ever before. And I also, my mom started using them a couple of weeks ago, and my mom suffers from multiple sclerosis. And for her, again, this product has been life-changing. She used to suffer from insomnia. She would wake up at night every hour or two, couldn't really sleep. And after 3 weeks of using ketones, she started sleeping like 6.5 hours, 7 hours, and she is in much better mood. And yeah, she's going to continue, and she started with a very small dose, like 1/4 of sachet, and that's how great the product is, how powerful. They're talking about repairing mitochondria, about calming your nervous system, calming your brain, increasing GABA in your brain. That's all super, super good and beneficial. And also, for those of you who would like an extra help, I have super exciting news. I'm about to launch a brand new 90-day fat loss program for women. It's a group mentoring program where we would spend hours together every week. You would get a personalized fitness program, meal plan, mindset, and more. I'm a personal trainer, but I'm also an NLP practitioner, and I've learned how important mindset is and how we can change our like inner world, our outer world, just through the power of the mindset. And that's what I want to share with some women. And it's very affordable, for about a price of a coffee a day. I can say it's gonna be £19, 19 per week. And here is what you're gonna get in this program. So there will be weekly 60-minute group coaching sessions and 24/7 access to me personally. Personalized meal plans, personalized fitness plans, mental vitamins program. That's where we're gonna look at our mindset, our limiting beliefs, and what we can do to make sure that this weight loss, fat loss program the fat loss will stay. And goal setting, tracking, reassessments, just to make sure that we are all on track and you all will reach your goals. And there will be also Facebook group, Facebook inner circle with daily motivation and tracking and running body to make sure that yeah, we will all reach our goals. So those who follow will lose between 10 10 plus kilos in these 90 days. And I can't guarantee you the spot in this program. I'm opening the applications this week, and you are the first people to see it. I'm going to accept 30 applications and interview people, and then choose between 10 and 12 people, 12 women. So applying for it doesn't guarantee you the spot, but also doesn't commit you to anything financially. But if you would like to lose 10 kilos or more, already can afford a coffee a day, send me a private message. I'll be happy to connect and tell you more. And my Facebook is Ania Karbowska, but all of you who have registered for this webinar, I will send you the recording of the webinar and also with the link that where you can apply for this program. And like I said, it doesn't guarantee you the spot, but also doesn't commit you to anything. Before you commit, you will have the chance to talk to me. Yeah, and Joyce saying, I might need to leave part way through. Will you send the recording, please? Yes, yes, I will send all ladies who have registered for this webinar. You will all get the recordings in your email tomorrow. And yes, so any questions, please let me know. And hope you've learned something new today. Hope you found it interesting. And the things I'm presenting here, it's not like my personal opinion. It's just researchers, the latest researchers. And Jaco, can we just have a look on Facebook if we have any questions there? And also, if you have any questions now, please let me know. I'll be here for a moment. And like I said, thank you so much for joining me. I know it's Thursday evening, so thank you. I know you all are busy, have busy lives, but it's good to just to take time to think about the ways we can improve our health, our fitness, and our fat loss, because it's super important. Kasia says thank you very much for joining me. It's a real pleasure to be here. Sorry I couldn't do it 2 weeks ago, so I know that some people probably haven't, because I know that more people register but couldn't probably join me tonight. But still, thank you very much everyone who joined, and any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye.